Lesson 284. I can elect to change all thoughts that hurt. Welcome to the Qigong support for A Course in Miracles students. My name is Judith and this is the Lucid Mind Center. I am back on the island of Qiowo, which in one hand means to me, the island of Qi, but which also means whose is this? And it's gonna be mine now. Somebody explained to me today that it also means Qiowo, means whose is this? So this is the island of whose is it? So I love this island. I would really like to be able to spend some more time here. They're building all over the place. But anyway, the reason why this is called Qigong support for Course in Miracles students is because at the end of this reading and contemplation of this lesson together with you, I will guide you to a Qigong class which is specially suited to internalize this particular lesson with Qigong, using the Qigong methods, a seated meditation and a standing meditation I usually guide you to. I'm going to give you more instructions at the end. Let's read this lesson together now. Lesson 284. I can elect to change all thoughts that hurt. Loss is not loss when properly perceived. Pain is impossible. There is no grief with any cause at all, and suffering of any kind is nothing but a dream. Such is the truth. At first, to be but said and then repeated many times, and next to be accepted as but partly true with many reservation, then to be considered seriously more and more, and finally accepted as the truth. I can elect to change all thoughts that hurt, and I would go beyond the words today, go past all reservations and arrive at full acceptance of the truth in them, the truth in these words. I can elect to change all thoughts that hurt. And the prayer goes like this: Father, what you have given cannot hurt, and grief and pain must be impossible. Let me not fail to trust in you today, accepting but the joyous as your gifts, accepting but the joyous as the truth. And the first thing which comes to my mind when I was reading the lesson here is that in Qigong we are saying that the emotions which we are feeling in the body, that can be in form of pain, or it can be in form of nervousness, it can be in form of worry. You can have pain in your liver, you can have pain in your back. According to Qigong, our emotions are manifested thoughts in the body. And I absolutely love this idea. That means that this is making the link, this is creating the link between the mental, the thing which belongs to the universe, and the physical, the body which belongs to the earth. And it's the emotions which are our link. It's also our emotions which help us manifest things in this world. It's when we are putting the emotion behind, or the desire to know, is when we actually when it actually is given to us to experience what we desire to know. I can elect to change all thoughts that hurt. I can elect to say, I actually do not enjoy this pain. I wonder how it would feel to not have this pain. I wonder what it would feel like to be painless, to be healthy, to be enjoying this. The different classes I have recorded, especially the one about what is the Christ, we established of how we want to look at the day. And all those classes which I'm recording, all those meditations I'm recording for you, using the Qigong techniques, they are suitable really to any kind of lesson, because I am just guiding you into the thought and into the awareness of who you truly are. And then you are adding the rest, you are adding your idea, that what you actually want to manifest into that day. Claiming back the authority over your mind and claiming back the authority over your body, because that body is yours. It is yours now to experience this life with, and this is your mind to experience this life with. So you decide how you're going to experience this. And it's your thoughts which are guiding the way. Like I've explained to you at the beginning, what we are doing with Qigong, what we are doing with the Course in Miracles, we are preparing the channel. We are saying this is where you are allowed to move in this particular direction. And then the thought, the mind is going to move along those channels. And with the Course in Miracles, we are learning to create that channel, or to reinstate that channel daily, hourly, to say, this is how I'm going to permit my mind. This is the thoughts which I'm going to allow to flow through this channel. This is also then returning back to the meridians. So I can elect to change all thoughts that hurt. So with that in mind, understanding that you are in charge and that you can claim back what is yours. It is your mind you're claiming back. It is your body you're claiming back, because your mind is within spirit and your body is within your mind. Your body is a thought within your mind. So you decide how this body is experiencing this world around you. Right now I'm being bitten by 1,000 mosquitoes in my feet and in my legs, but I am choosing that this I'm going to ignore and instead concentrate on transmitting that lesson to you. So this is just kind of a test of what I'm saying. So I can elect to change all thoughts that hurt. Loss is not loss when properly perceived. Pain is impossible. There is no grief with any cause at all, and suffering of any kind is nothing but a dream. Such is the truth, at first to be but said, and then repeated many, many times in your mind. This is one of those lessons which you could actually stay with for several days and applying it to life, applying it to your day, applying it to the circumstances of your day. At first to be but said, and then repeated many times. So you say this idea, I can elect to change all thoughts that hurt. And then repeated many times, and next to be accepted as but partly true. You can say, okay, well this thought, this maybe I could control with my thought, but this I can't. And then eventually you're going to realize that you can control all of it. And next to be accepted as but partly true, with many reservations. Then to be considered seriously more and more, and finally accepted as the truth. I can elect to change all thoughts that hurt, and I would go beyond the words today, go past all reservations, and arrive at full acceptance of the truth in them. In the Qigong class, I'm going to ask you to read the idea of the day, which is I can elect to change all thoughts that hurt. Remind you as well to read the prayer, which is Father, what you have given cannot hurt, and grief and pain must be impossible. Let me not fail to trust in you today, accepting but the joyous as your gift, accepting but the joyous as the truth. The Qigong class, which you should really do here, is to let go of grief and pain. This means metal element, lungs, and to trust in you today. That is the kidneys, this is water, and accepting the joyous as your gifts, and that is the fire element, this is the heart. So when I'm deciding what kind of classes I am going to guide you to, I'm looking at the elements I can see in the prayer and in the theme, and this is then the Qigong class which I guide you to, of the 50 classes which I have recorded already. In this level of the Course in Miracles, we want to really experience more. It's not so much about words. The words are just the channels which we are allowing our thoughts to go along. We then want to let go of the words and just go with the experience, with that feeling which those words arise in us. I hope that makes sense. So for this particular Qigong class, I'm suggesting this seated meditation, this standing meditation here. Please read What is the Holy Spirit together with me. And here you have got the whole list of Qigong classes if you would like to do another one. Love, light and Qi to you.